day is finally here!
Hey Eric, aren't you gonna open your Christmas presents?
You can take those Christmas presents and shove them up your ass! I'm gonna go see the spirit! That movie was a piece of shit.
In a world of uncertainty, where movie theaters are plagued by remakes and sequels, in a world where big budget movies can still suck, in this world we have the Blockbuster Buster.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. First things first. Hey, where were you last week? I had to take on Batman Forever all by myself.
I was busy fighting crime. I'm here to thank you
For what?
for avenging me.
Oh, you're welcome, Bats. Hey, would you mind autographing my... Where did he go?
He does that.
Okay. Well, during the big comic book boom of the 2000s, director Robert Rodriguez opted to adapt the controversial comic book Sin City for the big screen. But instead of re-envisioning Sin City and making it more accessible to general audiences, Rodriguez decided to bring the comic book to life frame for frame. He even had the original writer of the comic, Frank Miller, credited as the writer for the movie. And he had Frank Miller on set nearly every day as a consultant. Now, one of these days that Miller was hanging out on set, he must have mused aloud, "Duh, I want to direct a movie too." And somebody must have said, "That sounds like a great idea." Now, don't get me wrong, I know that Miller's an acclaimed comic book creator, writer, and artist, but for any young aspiring film director to get passed over for a guy who doesn't even have experience directing traffic, is a pretty big kick in the nuts. So I can't even help but wonder how this meeting went. So you're telling me that Frank Miller wants to direct a picture? This could be a real humdinger. This is how we're gonna make it work. We're gonna throw a bunch of money into the picture and a bunch of good-looking dames, and I guarantee you the kids will be lining up around the corner and they'll pay a dime and a nickel to see this picture. Yeah, that seems about right. So what does Miller decide to do for his directorial debut? He decides to adopt 1940s pulp comic The Spirit by one of the architects of the comic book medium, Will Eisner. So the plot of the Spirit comic is pretty elementary. Presumed dead police detective Denny Cole takes advantage of his newfound anonymity to go after the criminals that the law can't touch. So let's recap. On the first movie that Frank Miller's directing, he's getting a decent budget, a star-studded cast, a release on a major holiday weekend, and on top of the fact that he has years of experience writing best-selling comics, all the characters and story for this movie are already written for him. So how can he fuck this up? Let's take a look. So our movie begins with the Spirit heading out for battle, and Eva Mendes. Wait, hold on. What the hell is going on? Who are these people? What are we fighting over? All we've seen so far is fancy flips and a hot chick. Okay, let's just recap really fast. Action sequence. So the Spirit dukes it out with his arch nemesis, the Octopus, played by the king of cool himself, Samuel L. Jackson, and they throw everything at one another.
That's a joke, son. Don't you get it?
There's some metaphor here somewhere. So after a very anticlimactic fight sequence, we get to meet the rest of the supporting cast, which includes the Octopus's henchmen, who all wear t-shirts with words on them, cause Frank Miller wants us to know he owns a thesaurus. And we also get to meet Scarlett Johansson. Wait, hold on, they still haven't explained anything. What was in the cases? What were they fighting over? Fuck it, I guess it's time for a flashback. So according to the flashback, we find out that Eva Mendes is a jewel thief who was the Spirit's first girlfriend back when he was a kid. And this would be so sweet if the Spirit wasn't such a man whore. And I'm not kidding, the spirit hits on and makes out with nearly every woman that he meets. He makes James Bond look monogamous. Haha, yes! Which brings to mind the only word that isn't on the octopus's henchman's shirts, but should be. Overkill! Enter the only sensible character in the movie, Commissioner Dolan, played by Dan Laria, better known as Kevin's dad in the Wonder Years. Now, Dolan has it in for the spirit because, wait, what the shit is this shit? What's with the samurai getup? Why are they killing off all their henchmen? What's with the crazy anime shit?
What do you think you're doing, Lieutenant?
Come on, Captain, I have to bust this one.
Is there any truth to that action? The first duty of an internet critic is to seek out truth, whether scientific truth, historical truth, or personal truth. If you can't find it within yourself to find that truth, then you don't deserve to wear that ring. Now finish your review.
Aye, Captain. So the spirit's investigation leads him to Eva Mendes, who apparently doesn't like being perceived as a good girl, so she repels him by lightly shoving him out the window. I guess he forgot about his super strength. So I assume he's gonna avoid the fall by using some of those fancy acrobatics from the beginning of the movie. No, he forgot about those two. Okay, so I guess most of you guys are wondering what the octopus is doing this whole time. So here, with a quick summation of the movie's subplot is action sequence!
City is.
Unfortunately, the spirit's man-whoring gets him caught, and he wakes up to find he's about to be tortured by Paz Vega. Wait, what the hell is going on? Why is the octopus a Nazi? Why is the half-naked woman the torture expert? And what the hell are they doing to that cat?
She's gonna eat the cat.
Oh my god! Just calm down, let's just see how the spirit gets out of this one.
C'est moi.
This one's for Muffin!
He man-whored his way out of the ropes, and he beat up the octopus in the name of the cat? That's it!
Lieutenant, what do you think you're doing?
But Captain, he kicked Sam Jackson in the face because of a cat!
Not good enough, damn it! Not good enough!
Aye, Captain. So it turns out that the crates that they were fighting over contained the blood of Pericles, the golden fleece, and something about Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus, as in father of Apollo, Mount Olympus. Don't fuck with me or I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass. Zeus!
Alright, Sam, calm down. Okay, so the spirit helps Paz Vega escape, and she thanks him by running him through with a sword? Well, this can't possibly get any weirder. What?
Sam.
What?
Darmok and ERod at Tanagra.
Thank you, Captain. You know I can't resist alien metaphors. So it's time for the final showdown, and the octopus shows up dressed like a Russian. And wait a minute. Russian? Nazi? Japanese? Is this supposed to be deep? I guess Frank Miller's trying to make a statement about action sequence! That's it? After all that build-up, he defeated the octopus with one grenade? Dan, do you mind? Thank you. This movie's nothing but poppycock. Whoever told Frank Miller that he could direct should
die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Exactly. This movie constantly tries to distract you with half-naked women, explosions, and worthless action sequences, all to cover up the fact that the story is shit. This movie treats you like a baby. Yeah, like a baby being distracted by an adult dangling a keychain. Now, I don't know what immature adolescent reality Frank Miller lives in, but all these scantily clad women bending to men's will, that just doesn't happen!
Here's your drink, Master.
Oh, thank you. Now go away, I'm doing a review. That's good. The story's incoherent, random shit's always happening, and the spirit is just flat out unlikable. He's just an ass!
A perfect ass.
It's no wonder this movie bombed. It bombed like the octopus. So that's one busted, thousands more to go. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. Now if you excuse me, Lucille and I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Lieutenant, we talked about this.
Alright, Captain.
What are you waiting for, Mr.
Admiral!
Shoot to kill.
We must exercise some form of diplomacy.
But Captain, the spirit!
Oh, you're reviewing the spirit. Well, carry on then.
Yes, sirs!
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. The first duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth. Scientific truth.
Check out my website, suckers!
Personal